All right, I got some big board charts ready to go. I'm not a financial advisor, obviously, so do your own due diligence and don't buy shares just because you saw the video or I posted on it. First off, I used a yearly chart for anybody that hasn't seen these videos yet. I referenced the 20-day, the 50-day, and the 200-day moving average. So you can bring up the charts and see what I see, and hopefully some of these breakdowns help. So the first one I have is QUCY. It closed at $1.34 a share. Had a huge day yesterday. There's some resistance here in this range, all the way up to the $1.90 range. I don't know if it's extremely strong resistance, but it's there. I think if it can move above that and cross the 2 range, it could start to really solidify itself and make a even stronger move. So keep that one on your radar. Next is Plug, PLUG, closed at $3.96 a share. I know I had some good earnings the other day, and it's been a steady climb since. Tested 4 yesterday. I think 411 was the high, before it pulled back a little bit. 440 is the key for me. I think if it can cross 440 and build as support, I think it can hit a new gear and start to really make a move. So keep that one on your radar. AIIO is the next one, $2.61 a share. Strong push off the 50-day moving average. If it clears 3, I'm not saying it will, but it's the possibilities. It's definitely there. I think 5 can come up real quick because once that momentum kicks in, has a lot of run to after it crosses 3, it has basically a lot of run because the 200-day moving average after that is 1329. I'm not saying it's going to get there, obviously, but it just shows you how much room this has to start to move because after being down for a bit and now it's starting to get momentum, these can move pretty quick. So definitely put that on your radar. Next one is RR. It's $2.82. It closed yesterday, pushed off the 20-day moving average. I think if it can break the 200 at 337, it could test 4 pretty quick. So I think it's a robotics company, and that seems to be a hot sector again. So I do like this one. CCCC closed $3.68 a share. It's breaking out new highs on the chart. Look for a 4 break, and if it breaks 4 and holds as support, it can really start to that next leg up and probably see a nice churn higher. So I like that. And the last one is GUTS, 95 cents a share. Beautiful breakup up the chart. It's filling the gap. When I say filling the gap, it means it had a huge sell-off at some point in the past, and there's basically it started here and it opened down here the next day, and so basically it's like clear trading, they call it, in between. And once the gap starts to fill and it gets some buying momentum behind it, it can start filling that gap pretty quickly, and it looks like that's exactly what's going on here. So so the 200-day moving average is $1.14. I think it clears that. It can start moving up and closing that gap all the way up to the $1.80 range. I'm not saying it's going to run the 180, but it has a lot of potential to do just that with the buying momentum behind it. So hope you like the videos. If you do hit a like. Love comments, so leave a comment if you like the videos. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and have a great trading day, everyone, and I'll see you later.